Hey guys, Constantly here with the next war recap, and this one is going to be our mid-season CWL matchup against Valar Morghulis. These guys are part of the Buy Forever family, a class act of a clan, also a great clan family as well. So we pulled the victory out 83 to 81 with a total destruction of 92.73 to 90.90. It was an awesome war, had a lot of interesting stuff go on. As far as the 10s go and the 11s. So we'll get into the stars real quick. They left one of our 11s 1-starred, 2-starred the rest, and left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 10s, and obviously cleared the 9s. And then we 2-starred the 11s and left 1, 2, 3, 4 10s, and cleared the 9s. Look at the war stars here. Give a shout out to anyone with a 6-pack. So Kai, a nice little dip 6-pack there. Awesome war to you, bud. And then I want to give a shout out to Debo, especially for a nice 10v10 6-pack, which you do not see much. So awesome stuff to you, bud. Great war. And then Terachu with a nice 6-pack. Imi with a 6-pack. Arthur and Seadriv with 6-packs. So awesome one of you guys. I think that's going to do it as far as the 6-packs go. So great stuff to you guys. All right, we'll look right into the first attack here, and it's going to be Debo. Actually, the only 10v10 triples that we had were Debo. There were awesome plans laid out by the previous hitters, and then Debo came in and obviously executed with class. Alright, so what he's going to do here is going to do a cold-blooded entry. What he's going to do is he's going to go for the Inferno, the Queen, the CC, and 1 air defense. He brings a jump. We actually did a heal the first time, but the Queen kept jumping into the Inferno compartment rather than staying outside, so the king kind of got held up, and we didn't see as good as a push as what we were wanting. So he's going to poison the CC, the queen, everything. Queen's going to step up here and start helping this kill squad. Pretty much everything's going down that he needs at this point. I'll zoom out a little bit because I think the looning is about to start here. So he's going to take out these Teslas as well as the Expo, so great value, honestly. Got 2 Expos, 2 Teslas, AD, Queen, King, all that good stuff. So looting is going to start here. Fairly easy pathing right to the first air defense. Gonna haste these up, make these loons get through this core a little bit quicker. Gonna deal with the first sweeper here. Gonna freeze up that Inferno, and he has a bunch of loons coming through here. So great stuff. Gonna drop his last hound here right as that air defense goes down. And his loons are gonna collapse here right on the back end of here. So great stuff. Has a wizard in the bag that's going to help clean up here. Yep, right there. As well as a haste to help the loons if they need it for cleanup. So what times 4 here because it is all over at this point. Just cleanup. So awesome raid to Debo. Really killed it this war. I was really impressed with what I saw, honestly. Alrighty, the next one we are going to get into is Debo again on number 12. He's going to come out here with a shattered entry. He's going to jump right into that Inferno compartment. And from this, he's going to pick up 2 air defenses, the Inferno, a Wizard Tower, Expo, Queen, CC, Sweeper, and I believe his kill squad even breaks into the core after they get all that accomplished and stay up for a little bit to help his La Lune portion. So he drops that jump in there. Gets a really, really wide funnel here on this base. So the bowlers really have nowhere to go other than that Inferno Tower. So a Hound Loon come out of the CC. Bowlers are going to be raged up here and take out a lot of the good stuff right in the core. King's going to take out the enemy Archer Queen. Going to pick up a Tesla as well. And then everything's going to start moving into the core here. King's going to beat on this wall. And then the Queen's going to step around and pick up that air defense. So he starts his looning. Doesn't want to run out of time or anything like that. So he sees his Queen starting to walk over to that air defense. So he knows he can start his La Lune portion. Comes in heavy on the Hounds off the start. Gets that freeze down, and that's going to freeze up the Wizard Tower Inferno, which would do a lot of damage on those loons. And actually, I think those, yep, they go down. But no worries. Since this building right here went down to the first group of loons, the others had nowhere to go but to path right to the Inferno Tower. And then he's going to haste up on these last defenses. Got a good amount of loons left in this pack, which is ideal to take out the last couple defenses here. Archer Tower is going to be the last defense to go down, and the rest of the cleanup is underway already. Still has the King up. It walked out from the side that the La Lune portion started, so he had no defenses hitting him. And we're going to hit ×4 here because it's all cleanup. Awesome War Devo again. I know I've said it like 5 times, but I can't emphasize it enough. Definitely MVP of the war was Debo for sure. And the next hit we're going to get into is going to be Imi going to go in here, aka Blake. And he's going to do a interesting attack. Honestly, I really, really, really enjoyed this raid. So he's going to start a Queen Walk here. He's going to pick up the enemy Archer Queen, King, and the CC, and then she's going to continue the walk pretty much uncontested throughout this raid. So he drops a poison for the Queen and the CC, or the King and the CC, and then a Rage as well. And that's going to take care of all that good stuff. Probably didn't need the ability there, but, you know, just to be safe, get out of the way, kind of get everything moving. And then he's going to take out this little mini Tesla farm. And start his hogs here. He's kind of just reinforcing his hogs. Kind of surgical, but surgical, you know, is like 3 hogs, and this is pretty heavy. So he's going to drop his first heal into that Wizard Tower farm. And going to have a poison for the skeleton traps, which is great. And then he really doesn't have too much of the base left. Just kind of steamrolls this base. And notice how he hasn't even dropped his King yet. So we'll see what he does with that in a second here. We'll zoom out. Has cleanup going down as well. So good stuff on all of that. Has a wizard down there. Everything's finishing up top. And where's that King going to go? We'll hit ×2. Hogs are going to clean up these last high hit point buildings, and the King's going to be dropped right over there at 9 o'clock. Just for laughs, because it is all over. He swagged it. Swag the King ability. Awesome raid, Imi. The next raid we're going to get into is going to be a really, really interesting attack, actually. And this was actually planned out by Dauphine. So it was a beautiful plan. And actually, I think with these style of bases, we're seeing a lot more of them with all air defenses on one side, with an offside queen and some high hit points. What might need to be done is this attack, and I think I'm going to start practicing it a lot more after seeing how well this worked on this base. I think it can honestly transfer over to Town Hall 10 as well. So I'm going to give it a go and see kind of where it takes me. So he's going to keep his queen raged up here, and he's going to kind of dive in, get these archer towers, get the CC, get the queen. So the CC is getting pulled now. He's going to drop another rage for his queen. Going to deal with that CC. And then he's going to start a nice funnel down there. But basically just drops like a 2-finger drop of just loons. And he's going to just go right across this base here. Going to deal with that sweeper for a minute. But it's not going to cause too much problems. He'll end up getting it right here. And just has these loons hasted through these air defenses. And then has his king for the wizard towers over there. And a loon for the back end. And this base is smashed. And look how many loons he has up. I don't think he's lost like... I mean, he's maybe lost like 1 or 2 loons. And this base is just absolutely crushed. So really, really different, yet very smart style of attack. Which I will definitely start getting familiar with. But it's a beautiful plan and awesome execution. So great stuff to Arthur. Nice war, bud. And the last one I'm going to do is Bane. Bane coming in for a second feature 2 weeks in a row. Or 2 wars in a row, I should say. And he's going to come at this with a Shattered Hobo. Actually, no bowlers, so Shattered Go-Ho. He's going to drop, he's going to get a really wide funnel here. And wall break right into that compartment. His wizards actually take out the queen, which is awesome. Queen's going to go for a little walk here, unfortunately. But no worries, the wizards were behind the king and took out the CC and the queen, which is very, very good. Actually, the queen walk-in here helps out and takes out a lot of these defenses on the side. Then he's going to start his hogs in at like 9 o'clock. Just going to kind of reinforce them, take out a lot of these point defense, and he's going to drop a heal coming up here pretty soon. The king in the middle still tanking. And at this base, or at this point, he knows he doesn't really need any more spells or anything like this. This base is just crushed. Absolutely demolishes this base. So what is he going to do with these last 2 heal spells? Obviously, the only logical thing to do is probably put him right on that clan castle. Which he does. Awesome stuff. We'll zoom in there. Great stuff to Bane. Awesome war. I can't emphasize enough how impressed I am with the Darc Avengers this war. Awesome stuff to every single person. You know, we've been struggling a little bit, but definitely needed this win. The first one's definitely the hardest. But I think it's going to be a very bright future moving forward. So awesome stuff to you guys. And great opponent, Valar Morghulis, or Morghulis. I'm having a very hard time pronouncing that name. But we look forward to matching you guys in the future. We know we probably will, so good luck to you guys in the CWL. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.